Genesis chapter 35. And God said to Jacob, "Rise up, go up to Bethel, and dwell there, and make an altar there to the God who appeared to you when you fled from your brother Esau." Then Jacob said to his household and to all who were with him, "Put away the foreign gods that are among you, and purify yourselves, and change your garments. And let us rise up and go up to Bethel, that I may make an altar there to the God who answered me in the day of my distress and has been with me wherever I have gone." So they gave Jacob all the foreign gods which were in their hand and the rings which were in their ears, and Jacob hid them under the oak that was near Shechem. And as they journeyed, the terror of God was upon the cities that were around them, so they did not pursue the sons of Jacob. And Jacob came to Luz, that is, Bethel, which is in the land of Canaan, he and all the people who were with him. And he built an altar there and called the place El Bethel, because there God had revealed himself to him when he fled from his brother. And Deborah, Rebekah's nurse, died, and she was buried below Bethel under the oak, so its name was called Allon-Bacuth. And God appeared to Jacob again when he came from Paddan Aram and blessed him. And God said to him, "Your name is Jacob. Your name shall no longer be called Jacob, but Israel shall be your name." Thus he called his name Israel. And God said to him, "I am the all-sufficient God. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall come from you, and kings shall come forth from your loins. And the land which I gave to Abraham and to Isaac, I will give to you, and I will give the land to your seed after you." Then God went up from him in the place where he had spoken with him. And Jacob set up a pillar in the place where he had spoken with him, a pillar of stone, and he poured out a drink offering on it and poured oil on it. And Jacob called the name of the place where God had spoken with him Bethel. And they journeyed from Bethel. And while there was still some distance to come to Ephrath, Rachel began to give birth, and she had hard labor. And while she was in hardest labor, the midwife said to her, "Do not be afraid, for now you have another son." And as her soul was departing, for she died, she called his name Benoni, but his father called him Benjamin. So Rachel died and was buried on the way to Ephrath, that is, Bethlehem. And Jacob set up a pillar on her grave, that is the pillar of Rachel's grave, which is there to this day. And Israel journeyed and pitched his tent beyond the tower of Edar. And while Israel dwelt in that land, Reuben went and lay with Bilhah his father's concubine, and Israel heard of it. Now the sons of Jacob were 12. The sons of Leah, Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and Simeon and Levi and Judah and Issachar and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel, Joseph and Benjamin. And the sons of Bilhah, Rachel's female servant, Dan and Naphtali. And the sons of Zilpah, Leah's female servant, Gad and Asher. These are the sons of Jacob, who were born to him in Paddan Aram. And Jacob came to Isaac his father at Mamre, at Kiriath Arba, that is, Hebron, where Abraham and Isaac had sojourned. And the days of Isaac were 180 years. And Isaac expired and died, and was gathered to his people, an old man and full of days, and Esau and Jacob his sons buried him.